Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a soul tribe reading. I just wanted to see, well, we're going to get a feel for the energy when we get into the oracle cards. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Whatever you're doing right now, whether you're just waking up or you're going to sleep or you're driving home or you're at work or you're cleaning your house, sitting in the sun. I'm just trying to imagine all of you. Anyway, those are the things that I was seeing. Anyway, I'm sending you guys love. I said the energy was heavy yesterday. I feel much better today. So I hope you guys are doing well. We have transformation right away. Interesting. So we're just going to jump right in. Whoops. It's very cold here today. Oh, we have a Pegasus. Remember the Pegasus from yesterday? It's supposed to be spring where I am, but it's very cold still. Well, come on. Are you kidding me? That's really interesting. I feel like I need to take those because I pointed them both out. And I didn't talk about them at all like I usually do. And now they're like forcing themselves to be seen here. So interesting. We're going to see what these are about. We have 24 and 37. Interesting. We also have healing on the bottom. So perhaps, you're working on healing. I was feeling really off yesterday, and today I feel much better. I woke up like, oh, okay, I'm okay. It was just a day of heavy energy. All right. Whoops. Well, whatever. I'm just going to cut it once. 14. Arrogance, temperance. All right, so we're going to get into these cards. I'm sending you all love while I look for this page. We have transformation. Moon, third decan of Scorpio, November 11th to November 20th. All right, bear with me. Whoops, that's not right. This is a very interesting image. In the third decan of Scorpio, we are encountering the last dimension of the fixed and metamorphic form of the water element, which is embodied in the mythical figure of Psyche, the mortal lover and soulmate of Cupid, the god of love. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Very interesting. Oh, here we go. So I don't even know what this card says yet, but it's 24, so that represents following your intuition, high priestess energy. 4 is emperor energy, so perhaps you have someone following their intuition. I mean, it says the god of love and Cupid. So let's read on. Where do I want to start this? Because this is a very long book. You know what? You guys are here for a reason because it's the soul tribe reading. So I'll just read the whole freaking thing. Enjoy your drive while you listen to me stumble over my words. Sing, O muses. Oh, please forgive me. Sing, O muses of Psyche, the princess so beautiful that many men worshipped her instead of Venus. Sing of the displeasure of the goddess of love and beauty and the punishments she devised. Sing of how Cupid himself fell in love with Psyche. I really hope I'm saying that right. And how they were married in secret on the condition that Psyche never behold his face. What? For a time, Cupid and Psyche lived happily, but She foolishly heeded the suspicious voices of her jealous sisters, and one night brought a lamp to view her mysterious husband. Venus, however, would not allow the maiden to see her son unless she could pass 3 tests and prove to the goddess of love that she was worthy. Sort these seeds, the goddess demanded, pointing to a mountain of mixed wheat, barley, and millet. An impossible task, but for the love of Cupid, Psyche set to it with a will. She would transform herself into whatever she needed to succeed. You know what I'm getting? Just from the imagery here, it seems like a very dedicated feminine to me, following their soul path. Again, not gender. A dedicated feminine, listening to their intuitive fairy, following the flame, not knowing what is happening with the person behind you. Like, no idea what's going on back there, if they're healing. But this person determined, you know? Anyway, I don't know what the rest of the card says, but I just felt the need to say that that's kind of what it reminds me of. High Priestess, Emperor, moving ahead on the journey when you don't know what's going on with that other person. Anyway. She would transform herself into whatever she needed to succeed. A nearby ant noticed her industriousness, so like the ant's own, she was moved by her plight. So, as Psyche worked, a colony of ants joined her, and together they perfectly sorted the grain. Venus said nothing of this success. She merely brought Psyche She merely brought Psyche with her to a field where there lived a particularly wild and violent sheep, a monstrous offspring of Echidna. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Bring me the golden fleece of that sheep, she said before vanishing. Psyche began to run. Time and again she attempted to snatch a handful of wool from the dangerous sheep, but to no avail. Feverishly she persevered. 9 of Wands! Hope and perseverance, 9 of Wands. Until her form became, I don't know these words, lithe with running. A god of the nearby river noticed her swiftness, so like the river's own, and was moved by her plight. He whispered counsel to Psyche through the reeds, instructing her to wait until the sheep fell asleep, and then to gather the bits of wool caught in the bark of the trees. Thus did the maiden accomplish her second task. Again Venus appeared, scowling and furious. In each of your tasks you are aided by another, the goddess proclaimed. None of this proves you fit for my son. I will give you one last chance, however. It is a task that you alone may complete. Go on to Proserpina, queen of the underworld, and have her put a drop of her beauty into this box. Psyche accepted the box, though despair weighed upon her. Go into the underworld, it was death. Yet Psyche loved Cupid and would do anything to prove it, so she walked knowingly into the final transformation that was death. Thus she began her final journey. A voice on the wind, I have chills! A voice on the wind came to her, then whispering counsel into her ears, how she might find the cave that led to Pluto's kingdom, how to charm the ferryman to carry her across the river Stye. I have no idea. How she must eat and drink nothing while in the underworld, and no matter how tempted she might be, she must not open the box to see what Proserpina put inside. Psyche did all but the last. Knowing that beauty was inside, she opened the box to steal a touch for herself, to make her pleasing to Cupid's eye. Inside was naught but a death-like sleep. Cupid swept down upon her, moved by her actions. He awakened his dear wife and carried her home with him to Olympus, where Psyche was anointed with ambrosia and transformed into the goddess of the soul, placing her beyond the reach of any test or punishment Venus might devise. The teaching. Psyche's journey to the underworld was frightening. Since the deceased are never allowed to return from Pluto and Proserpina's realm, Psyche's descending into the underworld practically guaranteed her eternal farewell to Cupid. The journey itself required her to voluntarily give up her future to attest her love and commitment towards Cupid. She had been willing to let go of everything she used to have, acknowledge that there was nothing more to do, and make peace with the reality. Her journey was a transformation in itself, and at the end of it, she experienced the utmost of transformations, from a mortal into a goddess. Toshi came to me. This is the writer saying this. Toshi came to me for his counseling session when he was in the middle of a career crisis. He had worked for an airline as a flight attendant for over 20 years. Due to the difficult economic times, the airline decided to lay off many of their employees, and for the ones who remained employed, their working hours and salary were severely reduced. Toshi was one of them. The card that Toshi pulled out was Psyche, the mortal girl who bravely descended into the realm of Pluto to bring back a drop of beauty. Toshi took a deep breath and said, "I really feel my time as a flight attendant is coming full circle. My father's health is not good. Maybe it is time for me to leave the airline, move back to Japan, and think about what I want to do next with my life." Later, when I checked his natal chart, transit Pluto was right on top of his natal moon in the first house. This meant that Pluto had opened the gate of the underworld for him and was prompting him to make overdue change in his life. When Psyche, the third decan of Scorpio, appears in your reading, you are being called to descend into your own underworld to complete your own transformation. I have chills. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Complete your transformation. And you know what's really interesting? I believe we'll always have tests, but this talked about how Cupid scooped her up and took her where his mother could no longer test her, right? Test her love. And perhaps, you're nearing the end of some type of transformation where you've passed a really important test that will no longer keep coming back around. Perhaps you've broken a cycle. Anyway, where am I? The process of transformation could require you to examine old memories, release any unresolved feelings, and become ready to step into your next chapter. The truth of the situation must be embraced, though it could be something that you fear. During the process, remember that change is a gradual process, and most big changes are made by taking small steps every day over a long period of time. What do we always tell you guys? Baby steps, 1 step a day. In 1 year, you'll have taken a whole ton of steps. It takes time for a butterfly to open its beautiful wings from a cocoon. Remember I told you guys about that? About the butterfly who sits on the cocoon for ages, before it has the strength to, or before it can even believe in itself that it has the ability to fly. So you will need extra self-care and nourishment during this time. I know that you are walking into a new day filled with love, authenticity, and fulfillment. And you guys, when you're living your true authentic selves at a high vibration, what am I trying to say? You will welcome beautiful things into your life. The things you've been manifesting. This is also on page 160. So 7, Chariot energy. Interesting. All right. So let's go 37. 37. Also, I was looking ahead on my moon app we have an eclipse coming up, and then we have that total solar eclipse coming up. Just, you guys should look into, or maybe you know what, I'll screenshot it and I'll share it for you guys later, but just watch out because the energy can be really intense, and there were things that it talked about, you know, you might have reactions, like you need to think about your reactions, heightened emotions. Anyway, I'll take a screenshot. So these are the creatures of the lunar cycle, divine guidance of the 4 seasons, Pegasus. New moon, the first week of each lunar cycle, pink opal. In the card of winter, we are encountering the first phase of the lunar cycle, the new moon, which is embodied in the the mythological creature, that's fun to say, Pegasus, the winged divine horse from Greek mythology that assisted many heroes in their adventures and journeys. Let me just see what this says. All right, I'm going to read it. Sing, O muses, of the wonder of the skies, the breathtaking presence of Pegasus, the winged horse, born of the blood of the Gorgon Medusa. Zelda fans, you remember the Gorons? Were they the Gorons? I love the Gorons, if they were named the Gorons. Anyway. Which sprayed forth from her neck at the moment of her death, and the foam of the sea, the divine seed of Poseidon? Poseidon? There was no other creature like Pegasus. White as the soft summer clouds was the hide of the Pegasus, and strong and graceful as a swan were his wings, though they were far larger and stronger than any bird might hope to possess, save perhaps the legendary enormous bird of prey, the rock quick, as the rock, enormous bird of prey, the rock. Quick as the winds was this child of Poseidon, god of the seas, who moved through the air as easily as fish swam through his father's domain. Pegasus, though he was winged, had the desire present in all the greatest steeds of humanity to be of service. The winged horse dreamed of the day he could raise up another, the day he could be of assistance. I love that. We're all a bunch of Pegasus. Pegasuses. I love that. Pegasus got his chance when the hero Bellerophon, who, like Pegasus, was a child of Poseidon, needed such assistance. A dreadful chimera ravaged the lands of tyranny. Oh my gosh, Tyrans? I have no idea. A fearful beast with the body of a goat, the tail of a serpent, and the head of a lion, from which it could spit an unquenchable fire. Born of Echidna, I have no idea. Mother of monsters and Typhon. The greatest and most. It was impossible to kill. I don't know what those words are. This thing was impossible to kill. Even with the counsel of Athena and a specially wrought spear designed to slay the beast, Bellerophon would have no chance of success were it not for the assistance of Pegasus. The winged horse allowed Bellerophon to fly. This kept the hero safe from the terrible fires of the chimera. It kept him out of reach of the dreadful fangs and claws of the beast. Pegasus soared over the land, swooping and diving, dashing between clouds to keep Bellerophon protected until the hero saw the opportunity he needed. Then did Pegasus fly toward the maw of the beast, carrying Bellerophon close enough to cast his specially crafted spear of lead, which lodged in the chimera's mouth, melted from the intense heat, and then choked the beast to death. None of this would have been possible without Pegasus. Much admired was Pegasus, both among heroes and gods. Even after the winged horse was parted from the hero, he strove ever to be of help to gods and heroes alike. Mighty Zeus himself, the king of the gods, chose Pegasus to bear his thunderbolts, symbol of his power and right to rule. Pegasus carried the burden willingly, knowing it for the honor it was. To be of assistance, to genuinely help others, is a calling and a gift, one many mortals never realize. But Pegasus, winged horse and spawn of Poseidon, and Medusa knew this. He knew his value and all he could offer, and the gods recognized it as well. Many are the heroes who have been immortalized in the stars, like Orion and Hercules and Perseus, whatever that is. My son would know. Each of these was memorialized in heavenly fire for all time due to the strength of their arm and the might of their deeds. But no lesser is the quality of supporting another, of aiding one in their time of need. Pegasus, too, has been immortalized in the stars above, the form of his shape burning down from the sky to remind mortals of the virtue and the grace of a simple act of assistance. So maybe, maybe you're trying to help people. Maybe someone's coming towards you that needs your help to pull them out of the darkness or to help lift up their spirits, Maybe you have a friend going through a tough time, or, an emperor coming back towards you. When Pegasus, ruled by the new moon, appears in your reading, it is an auspicious omen that you can overcome any type of challenge with the help and care you receive from your environment and those around you, especially when you are at the beginning stage of creating something. If the new moon is a symbol of new beginnings and planting, Pegasus is the divine water and sunshine that will facilitate the growth of your seeds. However, remember that Pegasus didn't come to Bellerophon by himself. Poseidon told Bellerophon where to find Pegasus in Athena's temple, and it was she, the goddess of wisdom, who taught Bellerophon how to catch and befriend the sacred horse. The type of assistance that Pegasus can provide you in your life is unlimited, but you must learn how to ask for it. Pegasus won't offer you aid unless you let the people around you know what you need and want. He encourages us to be a part of the community. Yay! To meet like-minded people who see and appreciate our values, talents, and gifts, and then to humbly ask for their support and help. Yay, soul tribe! Yay! Our tribe of Pegasuses! In Greek myth, there are many complicated relationships between gods and mortals, but Pegasus was no one's enemy. He was loved by everyone. Even after he tried to assist Bellerophon's arrogant goal to reach Olympia and ignited Zeus's wrath, Zeus still loved him and gave him the task of carrying thunderbolts. To honor Pegasus's faithful service, Zeus later raised him to the sky and transformed him into a constellation. So don't feel self-conscious about calling for support. Just remember to always share your joy and rewards with those who have always been there for you during challenging times. Yay! And it's on page 10. So like I said, perhaps, you could be, I've had a few people in my comment section, recently saying, my person's back. Like maybe your person's back and you're talking or leaning on the people in my comment section or leaving comments for me. I'm happy that we all have each other here. This energy right here, though, is something else. I kind of want to see what's happening here with other cards to see what we need to know. I'm getting this energy of, like I said, you following your soul path and somebody coming up behind you. What cards do I want to get, my friends? I want to get those dragon ones. Because you could be someone, like I said, on your healing journey, and you could have someone coming back into your energy that could benefit from your wisdom and knowledge and support and patience and all of those things. We have resources, 11. Interesting. 11. We have breaking the chains, freedom, 24. So you have another 24 here. This could be, I got to tell you what I'm feeling here. I feel like you are breaking the chains from lower vibrational energy, from things that no longer serve you. We've been talking about it, and like for the past, like all week, we've been talking about it. You could be going through some type of ascension because you've broken those chains of bad karma. You've broken the cycle, you know, you've broken away from something or someone that was unhealthy, something that was possibly deeply rooted. We see a castle here, and whatever it was solid in your foundation. You know, whatever you're breaking away from, it was deeply rooted in your foundation. And, you know, you could be feeling very excited right now, very free. It's possible, you know, we have 24 and 24 here. It's very possible that because you're going through this ascension, that there's someone else energetically connected to you that is also breaking free here. 6 is lover's energy, like I said. This can even be breaking free from, you know, overthinking, breaking free from your ego, breaking free from codependency, whatever it is to you. The cards are acting so funny. Trust, love, and friendship. Taming your inner dragon. That's magic. That's magic. It's going to be magical if I can find this book. I wasn't planning on getting this deck, so I didn't have the book ready. Come on, dragon book, where are you? Oh no. I can't find it. I found it. I paused it just for your own sanity. So yeah, we definitely, we'll read this, but it feels like there's someone, you know, in your energy. Maybe you can't see them, but they're in your energy. Perhaps as you're breaking free, they're breaking free from something. And we have 25, High Priestess energy, and Hierophant energy, a soul contract. So trusting in some type of contract you have with someone, perhaps one where there were, you know, cycles that needed to be broken. Wisdom of the Herald. It makes life worth living. It makes the stars sing. It brings meaning to us. It is the greatest joy in life. Love is the answer. Friendship and companionship is key. Seek and cherish positive and fulfilling relationships. Be open and giving like a child. Give and receive love in your life. Any good relationship needs to be built on trust. Open your heart to trust yourself and trust those who you hold close, to have your best interest in mind at all times. The time has come to have confidence in your heart and a sound mind. Release your inhibitions. Now I'm hearing that song. Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. Release your inhibitions. Anyway. Be calm and still. The universe has your back. The stars shine each and every night for you. Drop down your guard for just a day. Release all of those defense mechanisms ingrained in us by an entrusting and uncaring world. Let go of all of those walls and let them crumble. Trust in the rhythms of life, yourself, and your tribe. Yes, your tribe. We are here. Let go of all those walls and let them crumble. Oh, I already read that. Indulge in love and friendship. You are safe. This is what I mean. You have someone breaking free after you've maybe ascended, coming towards you. Like I said, that could be a friend, that could be family, whatever that is to you. Whatever, it's love, but we're going to get tarot to see what it is. Let me just make sure those are straight. All right, so I wanted to use my dreamy moons tarot. Let me just cut it. We have 3 of Cups, so that's communication, that's interaction, social interaction with someone. 3 of Cups could be a friend, could be a lover. Could be someone coming very slowly towards you. Knight of Stars, earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles. This person is determined to come towards you. They're coming in very slow though. I always say the Knight of Pentacles is the most determined knight in the deck. Interesting. Page of Crystals, communication. This person could already be watching you. Page of Crystals. Air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Scorpio and Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, resolution. So interesting. One more. Queen of Wands. You're in your power. Your little soul could be on fire right now. You could just feel excited for life. Ah! Yes! This matches with this card right here about taking that final, it's when you're transforming your shadows into light. You're reflecting on your patterns and your cycles. I want to say at the beginning of the reading, 5 of Swords was on the bottom, which is how we self-sabotage relationships, things in our lives. And it's not anybody's fault but our own. Well, no, that's not true, because 5 of Swords can be conditioning, it can be the way you behave because you were traumatized and you learned how to protect yourself. What I mean by it's nobody's fault but our own, I just mean that it's nobody's responsibility but our own to reflect and heal it within ourselves. Does that make sense? That's what I meant. Anyway, I feel like for a lot of you, you're already in this energy, the self, and truly, releasing yourself from your lower self, your ego. We have this freedom card, and you could be releasing yourself from your ego, and energetically someone attached to you, could be deep in reflection right now, reflecting on their shadows. This love and friendship card and the 3 of Cups feels like there's going to be, you trusting in this journey feels like someone's going to be coming that needs your Pegasus magic. who needs your help breaking those chains, maybe. Interesting. We have the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment after transforming your shadow into light, you know? My people. All right, so I want to see who's coming towards you, of course. Who is coming towards you? We have the Seven of Stars, so a connection that you've already put energy into, something you've invested in the past and perhaps didn't see the rewards of it. Again, this could be a friendship. This could be, you know what I just heard? This could be someone new that needs your healing energy. You know, this could be someone like a soulmate that can benefit from your journey. For those of you who are not looking for returning love or counterpart. Interesting. If this is a friendship, to me, it feels like you put time and energy into this friendship. Whoever this is, it could be that you didn't see the results of all your energy put in. It maybe never manifested into, into anything stable, maybe for some of you. We do have the Seven of Wands on the bottom. And sevens are about disharmony. They're also about forward movement, Chariot. But as far as numerology, they can be about disharmony. And this, to me, looks like it was someone very defensive. So, you know, it could have been a friend where there was a lot of defensiveness, or a past love where this person was very defensive, perhaps deflected onto you. To me, it looks like it's someone that you put boundaries up with as well. Maybe there was a lack of boundaries, you know? Interesting. Sevens could be symbolic. All right, one more for that. Yeah, we've got the King of Cups, Three of Cups. This is what I mean. Somebody's coming in here with an offer. Social, Page of Crystals, communication. There it is. So we have this social exchange, this communication. It's a page. So it could just be like, hey, how are you? It could be, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like it's this King of Cups, maybe someone who, you know, there is this love offer here. Maybe this is someone who has found the love here to be overwhelming in the past. This could be a friend for some of you. But like I said, the Page of Crystals is communication. With the Page of Crystals and the Three of Cups, I'm almost seeing Knight of Stars. There you are. Here you come. I'm almost seeing, you know, just like small communication. Maybe not telling you what's fully in this cup at first. Interesting. King of Cups. Okay, let's do... What can you tell me about this person, Spirit? We have the Four of Cups. So this is someone who, this may be coming in unexpected, Four of Cups. There's also the energy that this person may be worried of rejection here, especially if something happened between you in the past. Four of Cups, you may not be totally thrilled hearing from this person. I'm not sure. We have the Page of Wands. So this is someone who's feeling inspired to come towards you with this cup, King of Cups. Like I said, for some of you, you may not know. Some of you, I'm getting this offer, the way that this person is looking at the Three of Cups, this offer might be very small and maybe is not like, it doesn't reignite anything for some of you, I'm hearing. I don't mean that you don't talk to them. I just mean that if it's like a very small, like, hey, hey, I know it's your birthday next week. I just wanted to say happy birthday, and then nothing else. That's what I'm feeling right there. It could be a small offer, is what I'm hearing. We have the Page of Cups. So there's a lot, it's like a small offer because possibly this person is intimidated by you, or there's a fear of rejection here for some of you. How is this person feeling about you right now? We have the Tower. So they could be going through a lot of karma in their life. You know, there could have been a Tower moment here between the two of you. This person could be feeling very unstable right now. For those of you where this is new love, you don't see this coming. And this person right now may be going through some type of transformation or awakening before they come towards you. Interesting. This could be someone you work with for some of you. If it's new, I'm hearing. I want to see more. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. So somebody... This is someone who wants to come out of Hanged Man energy. This is someone who wants to surrender to this and come towards you, whoever this is. Whether it be new, whether it be returning, whether it be a friend. They're thinking about how to do this, how to come towards you. This person could feel nervous about coming towards you, whoever this is. We have the High Priestess. I feel like this person is intuitively drawn to you. The High Priestess shows that this person wants to tell you something, perhaps wants to reveal to you, you know, that they've been working on themselves, self-improvement. This person could reveal to you that they still have hope for this. Interesting. What does this person want? What do they want with you? We have the King of Stars. Oh my. So there is this energy of this person wanting to protect you, wanting to have stability with you. This person could see long-term potential with you. I feel like this is someone who wants to talk to you about the foundation they've been building. This could be someone who wasn't able to be a provider or be a stable energy. Very interesting. King of Pentacles. That shows long-term stability for what they want. They want long-term stability here with you. Possibly partnership, I'm hearing. They want to, you know, nurture this. Interesting. Let's see how you're going to feel about this person when they come in. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is clarity. It's clarity here. There's a really interesting energy. You're going to feel like you have clarity, whatever this is. Like you'll finally know what's going on here. But there's also this energy here, look at this, of fear. Like fear in this, fear in believing in this. And I was talking about that Hierophant energy, believing in a spiritual connection. You know, maybe you're someone who's been manifesting a soulmate in. And maybe when this person finally appears in your life, new person, it's like one of those things where, is this too good to be true? And your ego starts like, what if it's this? What if it's that? What if, you know, no red flags is a huge red flag. And you might have a lot of fear. You know, whoever this is, you're going to go through a period where it's like Tangled, where she's like, this is so great. This is terrible. I'm having so much fun. I'm never going to forgive myself. It's that type of energy. It's like, I have clarity. This all makes sense. But what if it all goes horribly wrong? But I feel so spiritually connected to this person. Hierophant energy. And we also have the Sun showing, you know, energy, joy, healing energy. But there's this fear here. Fear of perhaps history repeating itself, you know? And, you know, it's interesting that we have this trust here. Like, don't give in to that fear. Trust and love. Practice opening your heart. Obviously, if this person is not safe or good for you, like my mother, then obviously keep your heart guarded, you know? But anyway, beautiful. So just watch out for that ego, my friends. That ego up here, I don't know if that's actually what that is, but it's what it reminds me of, you know? You finally breaking away from your ego monster. Don't give it a cookie. Give your fairy a cookie instead. Here, fairy, have a cookie. You're going the right way. Following her soul spark, their soul spark. All right. I want to see what will change after this person comes in. What's changing once this person comes in? We have the Magician. So it could be that this person, maybe you've been manifesting them and they appear, and then all of a sudden everything starts clicking into place. Perhaps, you know, I had someone say, I've been watching your readings for weeks, and today everything you said was going to happen happened. And that's the point where you're like, oh, I can, you know, my intuition is correct. It shows to me, your intuitive abilities, especially to manifest, strengthening. It also shows more communication and energy between you and this person. Things starting to happen. This can represent, you know, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, new beginnings. What do we need to know? Well, I already asked what we need to know about this person. I actually want to go for new love, if we could get some information on new... Okay, all right. World card, so new love. You could be at a distance with them. This person's coming in, new love, after you've broken free of those cycles, after you've ended patterns and you have that freedom. This person could need your assistance. Like I said, you may have a soul contract where you're meant to help this person grow and evolve on their own path through, you know, loving you. I'm hearing that loving you is easy. It's from Bridget Jones's Diary, and then it goes really high pitch. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, I just heard that song in my head. Anyway, the world, you could meet them online. You know, this could be someone already watching you online, watching your spiritual journey, watching you grow into a Pegasus. You could meet this person when you're on a trip, when you're traveling. There is an energy of you'll feel a completion when you meet this person. You'll have that soul spark. All right, returning love, let's go. We have the Chariot, and we were talking about Chariot energy 7. So definitely there's someone from your past coming towards you. The Moon, very interesting. It came out in reverse. So this shows perhaps this is someone who you haven't heard from in a while. You have no idea what's going on with them. And to me, it feels like this is someone coming to possibly reveal something to you even. This could be someone who's been working on their shadows. I want to get one more for that. That's divine feminine energy. And we have, look at this, and we have the Chariot, 2 major arcanas. We have the 7 of Crystals in reverse. Here we go. This person, and Temperance on the bottom. This person not wanting to run anymore. This person taking accountability. 7 of Swords can be the energy of deception, you know, manipulation, ghosting, denying shadows, denying looking at their own shadows. This is someone who's over that. This is someone who, this is the end of lies, end of games, someone coming out of the dark here. And yeah, Temperance on the bottom. showing this person wanting to restore balance in this connection. All right. What advice do you need? Either way, what advice do you need? We have the Fool. There's a new start coming. Spirit says jump. Look at this. You have a new beginning because you've done the reflecting. You've been going beneath the surface and looking at your shadows. You've been following that little intuitive fairy of yours, following the wisps, you know, elevating yourself, believing in magic, believing in yourself, falling in love with yourself. And when you go through that self card that we started with, I love this because we've come full circle. I love when that happens in a reading. We have the Flower of Life, which is when you start your new journey fully awakened. Fully awakened, my friend. So you're waking up if you're not already wide awake. And you're about to take a step onto your new path is what I'm hearing, as your higher self, breaking free from the chains. Yay! We should have a party. Yay! Oh my gosh! We have 6 of Cups, which is healing, breaking free of the childhood wounds, healing. This can be reconciling with someone. It can be reconciling with an old friend, with family, with a lover. Beautiful. Knight of Cups. Okay, then. that speaks of rekindling, you know? Anyway, beautiful. Flower of Life. You stepping onto your fully awakened self, into your fully awakened self. You becoming the butterfly that flies away. Not, you know, in a, I'm leaving everything behind. Not like that. But you're flying into your future, whatever. It's beautiful. You're spreading your wings and flying, my little butterfly. I love it. So let's get some advice for you. What do we want to get for advice? Not that I can hear you if you're answering me. Let's get this one. We'll cut it. We have Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. There's always enough love to go around. There's always enough, you know, for those of you who want new love. Like I said yesterday, there's always enough fish in the sea is what I heard. There's also, this is abundance, Koi. There's always enough if you believe in it. Anyway, I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle. Let's see what you need to hear. Oh my gosh! Confirming. That came out yesterday. See the big picture. I love it. I love it. Magical. So what advice do you need to hear? Spirit has a plan. Yes! Spirit has a plan. Relax like the koala does. I know that book isn't far away from me. I just used it. Where are you? There you are. 35. Empress energy, Hierophant energy, trusting in your journey, trusting your intuition, trusting in your spiritual wisdom, Hierophant energy. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction keeps us from recognizing that we all have a need, and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance, remember the koi fish, abundance that is everywhere. Remember the koi fish. Surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire as you take time enjoying the riches available to you right now. Sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Another. What can you tell us about what's coming towards them? We have, oh my gosh! We have the butterfly! That just made me so happy. 11! Butterfly! Fly, my little butterflies. 11. 11. 11 is also the number of justice. Just saying. It's on page 35. 35, 35. What does 35 mean? Let me see just really quickly if it's in here. It's not. It's not in here. Whoops. What is coming towards you? A butterfly. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy. Look around to see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. I'd like to I would like to add to this, not including you, starting with you. Start with yourself. Look at all the beautiful and joyful qualities in yourself, and then look around at everything else that's beautiful. Anyway, beautiful. And we'll get one more. I love this deck. One more card from our beautiful soul tribe. We have Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. I also had Pig Spirit come out, but I'm not taking it. So we have 1111. You guys, we have 1111. Whales could be symbolic. 65. Trust the Great Mystery. I used to love whales. I still do. It's on page 191, which is 11. 11, 11, 11. Right now, on my phone, I've been noticing, you know, the notifications above the icons. I've been noticing angel numbers in those. I know it sounds crazy pants, but I keep noticing numbers and looking them up. So I'll have like 1111 on each app or something. Anyway. Look at your notification numbers. Look there for angel numbers. Whale Spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, Whale Spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When Whale Spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. It's true. It is true. If you're going to surrender to the spiritual path, to the counterpart path, to soul contracts, to things like that, it's true that you're going to have to put logic out of the window. And people will tell you, that makes no logical sense. You just have to believe in the impossible, believe in the unseen, believe in the unprovable. Ow. Some things, my elbow just fell off the table. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral, oh my gosh, I have such a hard time saying that word, senses that part the invisible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. I love that. So it's like you have a little worker team running around watering all your pentacles, watering all your seeds. I love it. All right, let's get you a couple cards of advice from this deck. We have confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? And remember, it was saying to look at the beauty around you, including yourself. And like I said, start with yourself. Because you're a beautiful work of art. I'd stick you on my refrigerator. I would. You guys are amazing. Anybody who has the strength to put up with naysayers and believe in this, you're amazing. Anyone who has the strength to open that freezer door and deal with the freezer burn in there that's been rotting away, I'm talking about your shadows, I'm proud of you. Oh, we've got 2 cards. Follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. And we have forgiveness. You're being gifted one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. And remember, I said when you're looking at your shadows, you have to forgive yourself. Part of acknowledging them is having the courage to forgive yourself for doing them in the first place, you know? All right, and I'll just get a couple of these. We have, there's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Beautiful. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Yes, and it works much slower when you're sitting around waiting for it to do all the work. All you have to do for the universe to work is have fun and find your, a higher vibration, and all you have to do. Oh, it's so easy. It's not. But it's true. You can help the universe move things along by learning about yourself and healing yourself and doing the work. Anyway. When I lean towards love, I am led. So we have 2 cards talking about opening your heart to love here. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world, like the Pegasus. Let's see. You know what? I need to talk about this. So we have, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Yes, you can never stop surrendering. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yes! So make sure, look at those triggers. Why did that person trigger you? And then deal with those emotions, because they're probably, they're coming from a hurt place within you. Now this one, I am the dreamer of my dream, but I want to talk about this one. Energy flows where my intention goes. And this is so key with spirituality. So the people who say like, my person is never coming back and I wouldn't want them anyway. Or the people who constantly say, I'm giving up hope. This is stupid. I don't believe in this anymore. Energy flows where your intention goes. And that's why I see people over and over and over again manifesting putting their intention into positive thinking and hope and, you know, manifesting what they want. I love it. It really is true. Energy flows where your intention goes. So if your energy is to, you know, badmouth somebody in my comment section or put others down, that's the type of energy you're attracting back into your life, you know? Anyway, that's it for today, my friends. Look, the universe has your back. Yes. Trust in the universe. Anyway, the universe is the best friend I've ever had. And the thing that's protected me the most now that I look at it, now that I can see the lessons, the universe does have my back. And I have yours, my friends. Anyway, I love you. I'm going to go do a face reading with my friends card. So you should check that out if you want to. I'm not one to push. It's so funny. People are like, you should do this and you should do that and you should like advertise yourself. And I'm like, I'm not really, I could never be a salesperson. There's no way. I actually had a job as a salesperson. I lasted like 2 days, because they were like, it was like selling magazines or something. And I had gotten a woman whose husband had died, and I felt terrible because when I'm thinking of the movie Paper Moon. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, there's a scene where he shows up at the door of someone with a Bible looking to scam them. And she says, my husband died. And he ends up just giving it to her. I think he just gave it to her. I can't remember now. What was my point? Oh my gosh, ADHD. What was my point? Oh yes, I was working for the magazine company, and the woman said her husband had died. And I immediately was like, I am so sorry. You know, I'm calling from some sales company. I apologize. I didn't mean to bother you. And I got off the phone, and right away my manager came in and told me that I had missed a golden opportunity to take advantage of her vulnerability. And I said, excuse me? Golden opportunity, you missed it. You could have had her subscribe to a couple of different magazines. You can go on your break now. Okay. And I never went back. Anyway, pointless story just for the end. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon, and I will see you tomorrow. Please keep loving yourselves. I'm serious. Look at the beauty in yourself before looking around, okay? And I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.